Welcome to the Flat Track Factory. Hey, Dale.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me. So, Flat Track Factory has merch. We got t-shirts. I've told you this a little bit before, but I hadn't got much traction with them. Brought one for Dale. And we'll also put some pretty models of them up. It's got a really cool picture on the back done by one of the buddies of the channel. He actually took a real picture and turned it into this kind of stylized old school image. So, and then it's also got the TOBC Racing logo on the side, the sleeve, and then the third one is the, of course, the Factory 2020 logo. So, cool thing about that picture is if you look at it, kind of a fun story. There's no steel shoe, and that's real. I'll put up the picture where this image came from. Kind of a fun story. I grew up racing flat track on a high bank clay car track that was rough and tacky. I just learned that in certain circumstances, we can't put your foot down anyway. I would take my steel shoe off. And one of my hero stories I told you about winning, the sound bouncing off of the wall. That was rough cushion, and I took my steel shoe off and actually won a national. And we got to check around. I wonder if that's ever been done before on purpose.
Hey, this tag says "Do not remove." It's illegal. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. Okay. Before we carry on. I know you've answered it once before, but I have to admit I forget. What's the factory? Where does the factory come from? So
nobody in racing, I think, should ever choose their own nickname. I think you should take an insult and turn it into your nickname.
Like Meathead?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Right.
So this is actually one of the reasons I'm pumping up the shirts today is I have this thing where I sort of act like I'm not a guy out of my shop, not a privateer, not a journeyman. I'm a factory rider. And one of the cool things about this t-shirt is it is top shelf. The TOBC team, the owner, a friend of mine who passed away, and then his then fiance bought the team. So that's the TOBC logo. We can talk more about that some other time. But you
got to cover his name. You got to cover his
John
name.
Couch.
John Couch.
Yeah.
John Couch, by the way, just so everybody knows, was the biggest enthusiast of motorcycle racing ever. Yeah. He grew a team from one rider having fun on a track day to being one of the premier privateer teams in the pits, period, bar none.
And
go ahead.
Won the Daytona 200 like 4 or 5 times.
Between him and his wife. Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, John always said it's all about the branding and would just smile. And we had catered lunches and, brie and craisins and crackers, and it was just otherworldly, right? I mean, it's just not normal.
It was a factory team.
It was a factory team. And I was one of the, founding original members. I actually taught him at corner spin. Right. That's how I met him. Anyway, I wanted to get some shirts, and of course, I went outside my tax bracket and got really nice shirts. I mean, next level brand, top quality shirts, and that's just kind of what I do. Of course, I screwed myself because they're super expensive, and nobody wants to buy them. But it's a really nice shirt, printed in 3 spots. But the long story short is, it's a derogatory thing. Factory is me thinking that I'm more than I am, and always aspiring. And I like to have my
MotoGP team.
Yeah. I like to unload my bike, and people come by and look at it, and it looks nice. And anyway, it's
waxed and polished and well taken care of.
And then in a old box fan. Factory. I don't think I'm a factory rider. It's an insult. It's my friends reminding me that I'm not.
But it's actually come full circle, because you've taken, if you think of it as a manufacturer, right, and they build a motorcycle, supply it to the public is able to go have fun with it and use it and do something with it, right? You've taken yourself and done the same thing, right? You've taken what you consider factory ability and brought it back full circle to have fun with these videos, with the local guys at the track, helping people move forward, right? So it's yes, it might have been derogatory at one point, but it's come full circle.
But it's still tongue-in-cheek. I don't think I'm a factory rider.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's come full circle.
Anyway, there's a link down in the description if you'd like to buy the shirts. They're kind of limited run, but it's a really nice shirt. I think you should get one. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.